Greetings, traveler. In the Elder Scrolls, we've spent years living with one strange thing. A lot of unique weapons had special names, but on screen, they looked like regular iron or steel gear. Today, I invite you to see what Skyblivion has done with them, and we'll break down 10 of the most interesting changes in detail. Enjoy watching. Let's start with Thornblade. In the story, it's a family artifact of Count Andel Indaris of Cheydinhal, and you get it as a reward for the Wayward Knight if you manage to pull his son Farwyll out of an Oblivion gate alive. In original Oblivion, the sword already looked pretty crazy. Small spikes run along the whole edge, so the silhouette is chaotic and almost saw-like. Near the guard, the rough steel suddenly turns into a decorative plate with ornament. That was the one clear sign that this is a special weapon. In Skyblivion, the artists keep the idea of an aggressive, spiky blade, but organize the chaos. The tiny teeth turn into bigger rhythmic spikes, and a central fuller appears, so the sword feels like a solid chunk of metal, not just a long saw. The ornament on the flat part is gone. Instead, the focus moves to the guard, where several small green stones become one big crystal in the center. Next is Caelia Draconis' long sword. In Oblivion, it's basically a standard steel sword. A regular straight blade, a simple wooden scabbard, a small round pommel, and a modest crossguard. Only the name in the inventory tells you it belongs to Captain Caelia Draconis of the Leyawiin Guard, one of the targets in the Dark Brotherhood quest Next of Kin. In Skyblivion, the sword gets a full officer redesign. The blade stays long and straight, but now has two fullers and a faint forged pattern, so it feels more alive. Most of the attention moves to the guard area. Plain steel becomes a massive golden base with leaf-like shapes, and in the center sits an oval emblem with a horse, a direct nod to the coat of arms of Leyawiin. The handle is no longer just wood. It's built from two green, stone-like segments, tied together with metal rings, and the pommel is a faceted golden block that looks like something from a noble order sword. Truncheon of Submission is a unique mace you can buy in Anvil's shop, Morvaine's Peacemakers. Lore-wise, it's a weapon of control that drains stamina and even heals the target a bit. In Oblivion, the look is very modest. A thick wooden club with 4 metal rings and short spikes. You can easily confuse it with a basic cudgel. In Skyblivion, the same idea is pushed much clearer. The head becomes a big metal hand, a literal hand of authority. On the inner side of the palm, you see rows of small spikes, so the weapon now clearly shows how it forces the enemy to submit. Goldbrand is an ancient Daedric artifact of Boethia in the form of a golden katana. In Oblivion, you get it after finishing Boethia's tournament in Boethia's quest, Tournament of 10 Bloods. In the original game, it mostly reuses the base Akaviri sword model, a long slightly curved blade with no ornament, a uniform golden metal, a long dark handle with simple wrapping, a flat guard, and a small pommel. The gold is expressed by color more than by shape. In Skyblivion, the same idea of a golden katana is taken much further. The handle gets tight blue wrapping with a light underlayer and a row of small golden minuki. The guard becomes a large multi-layered golden disc with engraving, and the pommel turns into a solid decorated piece. The whole grip reads as expensive and ritual. The blade is still curved, but along the lower edge runs a deep ornamental strip with red backing. So the sword doesn't just look golden, it looks like an artifact with history. On top of that, the energy wave effect from the Bloodskull blade in Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC appears here in a new form. In Skyblivion, Goldbrand sends out a fiery wave on power attacks, which fits its Daedric nature perfectly. Red Wave is a unique enchanted cutlass you receive in Oblivion as a reward for the ghost ship of Anvil from Barulai. It used to belong to the captain of the ship Serpent's Wake. In the original, it almost doesn't differ from a normal steel saber, a simple curved blade and a standard closed cup guard with soft, unreadable relief. In Skyblivion, the same naval idea stays, but Red Wave becomes much more recognizable. The guard's cup now has deep relief and a warm red copper color with smooth curls that clearly hint at waves and the weapon's name. The grip has a dark wrapping and a compact pommel, so the hold looks more comfortable and clear. The pirate emblem from the Oblivion blade disappears. So these were just some of the redesigned unique weapons in Skyblivion. If you want more videos like this, tell me in the comments and share your favorite unique items from Oblivion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you in the next videos.